Here's the question. Can you survive 60 minutes of English that gets harder every 15 minutes? Today isn't just a lesson, it's a challenge. We'll talk about daily routines, but here's the twist. We'll start at beginner level and end at native speaker level. By the end, you'll know exactly where your English stands right now. Ready to test yourself? Welcome to Artificial Fluency. I'm your teacher and challenger for the next hour. We're going to journey through 4 levels of English: B1, B2, C1, and C2, all while discussing something everyone can relate to: daily routines. But this isn't just about language levels. As we climb higher, we'll discover that talking about your day isn't just describing actions. It's about understanding how those actions shape who you are. Here's how this works. Level B1, 0 to 15 minutes. Simple, clear, basic daily routine. Level B2, 15 to 30 minutes. More detail, natural expressions. Level C1, 30 to 45 minutes. Complex ideas, idioms, faster pace. Level C2, 45 to 60 minutes. Philosophy, abstract concepts, native speed. Your mission: see how far you can go before the English becomes too difficult. Comment below which level you reached. No shame in any level. Knowing where you are is the first step to improvement. Let's begin with level B1. Level B1, simple English about morning routines. Good morning. Let me tell you about my typical day. I usually wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning. My alarm rings and I turn it off. Sometimes I want to sleep more, but I get up. First, I go to the bathroom. I brush my teeth for 2 minutes. I wash my face with cold water. It helps me wake up. Then I take a shower. The hot water feels good. After my shower, I get dressed. I choose comfortable clothes for work. I usually wear a shirt and trousers. I check the weather on my phone to know if I need a jacket. Now it's time for breakfast. I go to the kitchen and make coffee. I really need coffee in the morning. I also eat toast with butter and jam. Sometimes I have eggs if I have time. I eat while I check my emails. Key vocabulary for B1. Wake up, stop sleeping. Get up, leave your bed. Get dressed, put on clothes. Have breakfast, eat morning meal. Common B1 mistakes to avoid. Don't say, I am wake up at 7. Say, I wake up at 7. Don't say, I'm going to job. Say, I'm going to work. Still understanding everything? Great! You're definitely at B1 level or higher. If this is helping you test your English, hit that like button and subscribe. Let me know in the comments, what time do you usually wake up? At 8 o'clock, I leave my house. I walk to the bus stop. It takes 5 minutes. I wait for the bus. Sometimes the bus is late and I feel worried about being late for work. On the bus, I listen to music or read the news on my phone. The journey takes 30 minutes. I like looking out the window and watching the city wake up. I arrive at work at 8:45. I say good morning to my colleagues. I make another coffee. Yes, I drink a lot of coffee. Then I checked my calendar to see what meetings I have today. My work morning is busy. I answer emails, attend meetings, and work on projects. Time goes quickly when I'm busy. B1 grammar pattern. Present simple for routines. I wake up, not I am waking up. I go to work, not I am going to work. Use present simple for regular activities. B1 speaking tip. Keep sentences short and simple. Don't try to say everything in one sentence. Welcome to level B2. The speed increases, and we'll use more natural expressions. Let's talk about afternoon routines. After working all morning, I usually take my lunch break around 12:30. I've gotten into the habit of bringing lunch from home because eating out every day was getting expensive. Today, I've brought leftover pasta from last night's dinner. While I'm heating it up in the microwave, I chat with my coworkers about weekend plans. These informal conversations really help maintain good relationships at work. After lunch, however, I often feel a little sleepy, especially if I eat rice or pasta. That heavy food makes me feel sluggish. To fight this, I try to drink some water or go for a short walk because it helps me stay focused on my tasks. B2 vocabulary upgrades. Get into the habit of, develop a routine. Leftover, food from a previous meal. Sluggish, slow and lacking energy. Stay focused, maintain concentration. The afternoon tends to be when I tackle my most challenging work. I've learned that I'm most creative between 2 and 4 p.m., so I schedule important tasks for this time. It's interesting how we all have different energy patterns throughout the day. One strategy I've been using lately is the Pomodoro technique, working for 25 minutes, then taking a 5-minute break. It's been surprisingly effective for maintaining concentration. During breaks, I'll stretch, grab some water, or quickly check my messages. B2 grammar, present perfect continuous. I've been using this technique. Started in past, continues now. I've been feeling tired lately. Ongoing situation. How are you doing? If you're still following along comfortably, you're at B2 level. Please subscribe if you're finding this challenge useful. Comment below, what helps you stay focused in the afternoon? By 3 p.m., I'm usually dealing with the day's unexpected challenges. You know how it is. Despite planning everything carefully, something always comes up. Maybe a client needs something urgently, or a colleague asks for help with their project. I've noticed that staying flexible is key. Instead of getting frustrated when plans change, I try to see it as keeping the day interesting. Though, I have to admit, some days are more interesting than others. B2 expressions. You know how it is. You understand this situation. Something comes up. Unexpected things happen. Level C1 begins now. The complexity increases significantly, and we'll explore deeper themes. Evenings represent a fascinating transition period in our daily lives. They're not merely about rest, they're about consciously shifting from professional to personal identity. When I leave the office around 6 p.m., I've developed a ritual of taking 3 deep breaths before starting my commute. It's a small act, but it helps me mentally close one chapter and open another. The commute home offers an interesting paradox. While it can be frustrating, packed trains, delays, tired crowds, it also serves as a decompression chamber. I've come to appreciate this liminal space between work and home. Sometimes I listen to podcasts about topics completely unrelated to my work, which helps shift my mental state. C1 vocabulary. Paradox, seemingly contradictory situation. Decompression chamber, space to release pressure. Liminal space, transitional area between two states. Once home, I'm faced with what I call the evening dilemma, the tension between what I should do and what I want to do. Should I exercise even though I'm exhausted? Should I cook a healthy dinner or just order takeout. These daily negotiations with ourselves reveal our priorities and values. I've learned that if I don't exercise within 30 minutes of getting home, it won't happen. The couch becomes too appealing and inertia sets in. So even when I don't feel like it, especially when I don't feel like it, I change into workout clothes immediately. It's not about motivation, it's about removing friction from the desired behavior. The evening workout isn't just physical maintenance, it's mental hygiene. After processing information all day, physical movement helps integrate and release the day's accumulated stress. I'm not training for marathons, I'm training for life sustainability. Dinner preparation has evolved from a chore into a meditative practice. There's something grounding about chopping vegetables, following a recipe, creating something tangible after a day of abstract work. My partner and I take turns cooking, which has become less about fairness and more about giving each other the gift of not having to make decisions for one evening. C1 grammar structures. Participle clauses. After processing information all day, physical movement helps integrate and release the day's accumulated stress. Not only, but also, it's not only about rest, but also about preparation. Conditional perfects. If I hadn't established this routine, I would have burned out. Welcome to the summit. We're transcending mere description to explore the philosophical implications of how we structure our days. When we examine our evening routines through a philosophical lens, we confront fundamental questions about agency, identity, and the construction of meaning. The seemingly mundane act of deciding whether to read or watch television becomes a micro-negotiation with our future selves. Each choice represents not just time allocation, but identity formation. Consider how the modern evening has been colonized by what we might call pseudo-leisure, activities that masquerade as relaxation but actually perpetuate a state of cognitive arousal. Scrolling through social media, binge-watching series, consuming content. These aren't restorative practices, but rather continuation of the day's overstimulation in different packaging. The routine of journaling before bed, which I've maintained for years, serves as more than mere record-keeping. It's an act of witnessing one's own existence, of refusing to let days dissolve into an undifferentiated stream of experience. Through this practice, we become archaeologists of our own lives, excavating meaning from the sediment of daily experience. There's a profound difference between living through time and living in time. The former suggests passive endurance, while the latter implies active engagement with temporality. Our evening routines either reinforce patterns of unconscious repetition or create spaces for deliberate becoming. The philosophical implications extend further when we consider how our routines interface with others. The negotiations around bedtime with a partner, the rituals of putting children to sleep, the coordination of household rhythms. These aren't merely logistical challenges, but opportunities for what Martin Buber would call I-thou encounters, moments where we transcend functional interaction to achieve genuine meeting. What fascinates me most is how evening routines reveal our relationship with mortality. The act of preparing for sleep is, in miniature, a rehearsal for the ultimate letting go. How we conclude our days, with anxiety or acceptance, with completion or incompletion, mirrors our broader orientation toward finitude. The question isn't whether we have routines. We're creatures of habit by necessity. The question is whether our routines serve as scaffolding for growth or fortifications against change. Do our evenings expand our being or contract it? Do they connect us more deeply with ourselves and others, or do they enumerate us against the very connections we claim to seek? Returning to slower, clearer speech. Congratulations! You've just experienced 4 levels of English. from basic daily routine descriptions to philosophical explorations of time and identity. Where did you reach your limit? Still comfortable at B1? You have solid foundations. Made it through B2? You're genuinely intermediate. Survived C1? You're advanced. Understood C2? You're approaching native level comprehension. Remember, this wasn't just about testing your English level. Each level taught us something. B1 taught us the basic vocabulary we need for any daily conversation. B2 showed us how to add detail and strategies to our descriptions. C1 demonstrated how to discuss complex ideas and use sophisticated expressions. C2 revealed how even simple topics can lead to profound insights. Your homework: try describing your own daily routine at your level. Don't push too hard. Work at the level where you felt most comfortable, then gradually add complexity. The real lesson: your daily routine isn't just what you do, it's who you're becoming. Every morning coffee, every evening walk, every bedtime ritual is shaping your identity. In any language, at any level, that's worth thinking about. Thank you for taking this 60-minute challenge with me. Whether you reached B1 or C2, you've proven something important. You're willing to push yourself, to test your limits, to grow. If this challenge helped you understand your English level better, please share it with other learners. Subscribe for more innovative ways to test and improve your English. Comment below. Which level did you reach? And what was the hardest part? Remember, language learning, like life itself, isn't about reaching a destination. It's about appreciating the journey at every level. This is Artificial Fluency, reminding you that whether you're speaking simple sentences or complex philosophy, you're communicating, and that's what matters most. Your routine shapes your English. Your English shapes your opportunities. Your opportunities shape your life. Keep challenging yourself one day, one routine, one level at a time.
Let me tell you about Maria. She studied English for 5 years, grammar books, vocabulary apps, online courses. But when she tried to speak in a real conversation, she froze. Sound familiar? Here's the truth. You don't need more grammar rules. You don't need 10,000 vocabulary words. You need to train your mouth to speak and your ear to hear real English. And I'm going to show you how to do it in just 10 minutes a day. Welcome to Artificial Fluency. I'm your teacher, and today we're starting something special, the 30-day shadowing challenge. This isn't just another English lesson. This is your transformation plan. By the end of these 60 minutes, you'll know exactly how to practice shadowing, why it works better than any other method, and how to join thousands of learners in our 30-day challenge. But first, let me explain why traditional learning fails. Most people learn English backwards. They study grammar, memorize words, then try to speak. That's like learning to swim by reading about water. Your mouth has never practiced, your ear isn't trained. No wonder you freeze. Shadowing fixes this. It's like having a native speaker inside your head, training your mouth and ear simultaneously. And the best part? It only takes 10 minutes a day. Shadowing is simple but powerful. You listen to English and speak it at the same time. Not after, not later, but immediately. You become a human echo. Let me demonstrate. I'll say a sentence, then you'll hear me shadow it. Good morning. How are you today? Shadowing. Speaking simultaneously. Good morning. How are you today? See? No translation. No thinking. Just pure imitation. Here's why shadowing beats everything else. Traditional listening, you hear but don't speak. Traditional speaking, you speak but sound unnatural. Shadowing, you do both, copying natural rhythm perfectly. Think of it like learning a song. You don't memorize lyrics first, then add melody later. You sing along. That's shadowing. If this makes sense already, you're going to love what's coming next. Hit that like button and subscribe. We're about to transform your English. Comment below. Have you tried shadowing before? Let me break down what happens in your brain during shadowing. Your ear captures the sound, your brain processes it instantly, your mouth reproduces it immediately, your muscle memory develops. No time to translation, no time for fear, just pure language flow. Common mistake? People think they need to understand every word before shadowing. Wrong! Shadow first, understand later. Babies don't understand before speaking. They imitate first. Your mouth has muscles. Tongue, lips, jaw. Right now, they're trained for your native language. They need retraining for English. Think about athletes. A tennis player practices the same swing thousands of times until it's automatic. Shadowing is your swing practice for English. Here's what shadowing trains. Rhythm. English has a beat. I want to go to the store. Stress on want, go, store. Not I want to go to the store equals stress. Intonation. English melody. Questions rise. Are you coming? Statements fall. I'm coming. Connected speech. How words flow together. What are you doing becomes what you doing. Going to becomes gonna. Let me teach you the 3 types of shadowing. 1. Full shadowing. Copy everything exactly. 2. Selective shadowing. Focus on problem sounds. 3. Emotional shadowing. Copy the feeling, not just words. We'll practice all 3 in this challenge. Vocabulary for talking about shadowing. Mimic, copy exactly. Echo, repeat sound. Imitate, copy behavior. Mirror, reflect exactly. Here's your exact daily routine. Screenshot this or write it down. Minutes 0 to 2. Warm up. Listen to your chosen audio. Don't speak yet. Let your brain prepare. Minutes 2 to 7. Active shadowing. Start shadowing. Don't stop for mistakes. Keep flowing like water. Minutes 7 to 9. Focused repetition. Pick one difficult sentence. Shadow it 5 times until it feels natural. Minutes 9 to 10. Record yourself. Shadow one paragraph while recording. Save it. You'll be amazed at your progress. Let's practice together right now. I'll speak slowly. You shadow me. Every morning, I wake up and make coffee. Now, shadow with me. Every morning, I wake up and make coffee. Let's try faster. She's been studying English for 3 years, but still lacks confidence. Shadow. She's been studying English for 3 years, but still lacks confidence. How did that feel? Different from normal practice, right? If you're excited to try this for 30 days, subscribe and join our challenge. What time of day will you practice? Tell me in the comments. Here's the weekly progression. Week 1, slow, clear podcasts, like this one. Week 2, normal speed conversations. Week 3, TV shows or YouTube videos. Week 4, fast, natural speech, movies, stand-up comedy. Let me address the doubts in your mind. I can't keep up with the speaker. Solution: start with slower content. Use YouTube's speed settings, 0.75x. As you improve, increase speed gradually. I don't understand what I'm saying. That's okay. Understanding comes later. First, train your mouth. A pianist doesn't understand music theory before playing scales. My pronunciation is terrible. Everyone's is at first. That's why we're practicing. After 30 days, compare your day 1 recording to day 30. You'll be shocked. I feel silly talking to myself. Professional athletes feel silly doing drills too, but drills create champions. Your silly practice creates fluency. I miss words or fall behind. Perfect. That means you're challenging yourself. Miss words, keep going. Catching up is part of the training. Here are shadowing tricks from successful learners. The mumble method. Can't pronounce clearly? Mumble it. Some sound is better than silence. The gesture method. Use hand movements while shadowing. It helps rhythm and memory. The character method. Pretend you're an actor playing an English speaker. It reduces self-consciousness. The walking method. Shadow while walking. The rhythm of walking helps speaking rhythm. Here's the truth. Motivation dies. Habits survive. You're excited now. By day 5, you'll be tired. Day 12, you'll want to quit. Day 20, you'll think, this isn't working. That's why we have the 30-day structure. It's the bridge from motivation to habit. The habit loop. Cue. Same time daily, morning coffee, lunch break, before bed. Routine, your 10-minute shadowing. Reward. Check off your calendar, share progress online. Let me teach you about consistency. Consistency beats intensity. 10 minutes daily beats 2 hours weekly. Progress, not perfection. Bad practice beats no practice. Momentum is magic. Once you start, continuing gets easier. Real story. John from Canada shadowed during his commute. 10 minutes on the subway every morning. After 30 days, his colleague asked, "Have you been taking speaking lessons? You sound different." That's the power of consistency. Habit-building vocabulary. Routine, regular pattern. Consistency, doing it regularly. Momentum, forward movement energy. Discipline, self-control to continue. Learning alone is like running alone. You stop when tired. Learning together is like running a marathon. The group energy carries you forward. That's why we created the 30-day challenge community. When you join, you get daily accountability, post day 7 complete, and get encouragement, problem solving, help, I can't pronounce TH, get instant tips, progress sharing, upload recordings, get feedback. Motivation boost, see others struggling and succeeding. Here's how to share your progress. Daily, day 15 complete, shadowed TED Talk about creativity, getting faster. Weekly, week 2 done, noticing I hesitate less when speaking. Monthly, 30 days complete, before and after recording. The community makes difficult days easier. When you want to quit, someone writes, "Keep going. I felt the same on day 14, but day 20 was my breakthrough." Community phrases to use. Keep it up. Continue doing well. You've got this. You can do it. Hang in there. Don't give up. Way to go. Congratulations. Let me share real transformations from our community. Anna from Poland said, day 1, I couldn't shadow one sentence without stopping. Day 3, I shadowed an entire TED Talk. My husband said, "You sound like a different person." Carlos from Brazil said, I always knew grammar, but couldn't speak smoothly. After 30 days of shadowing, I gave a presentation at work entirely in English. My boss was shocked. Yuki from Japan said, the best part wasn't my pronunciation improving, it was my confidence. I stopped translating in my head. English just flows out now. What these stories have in common: they practiced just 10 minutes daily. They didn't quit when it got hard. They recorded their progress. They shared with the community. Remember, you're not too old, too busy, or too anything. You just need 10 minutes and commitment. Here's exactly what to do after this video. Step 1. Comment below, "I'm starting my 30-day challenge." Step 2. Choose your shadowing material. This channel is perfect. Step 3. Set a daily alarm for your 10-minute practice. Step 4. Record day 1. Save it. Don't judge it. Step 5. Share your commitment with someone. Your day 1 starts now. Not tomorrow, not Monday, now. Remember these truths. Shadowing works because it trains your mouth and ear together. 10 minutes daily beats 2 hours weekly. Community support makes the difference. Habit beats talent every time. You already have everything you need. Final thought, in 30 days, you'll be a different English speaker. Not perfect, but transformed. Your mouth will move naturally. Your ear will catch every sound. Your confidence will soar. But it starts with day 1, and day 1 is today. Join thousands of learners who are changing their English through shadowing. We're waiting for you in the community. We'll celebrate your day 1, support your day 15, and cheer your day 30. Thank you for these 60 minutes. Now go shadow something for 10 minutes. Your future fluent self is waiting. Comment below, day 1 starts now. Let's begin this journey together. This is Artificial Fluency, reminding you that fluency isn't about perfection, it's about practice. And practice starts now. Your English transformation begins with your next shadow. Can you repeat this sentence with me right now? Not after me, with me. Let's try. The weather is nice today. If that felt strange or difficult, you've just discovered why shadowing is so powerful and so different from normal practice. Welcome to Artificial Fluency. Today, in this lesson, we'll transform how you practice English. We're going to master shadowing, the technique that builds fluency faster than any other method. Here's what makes today special. We'll practice shadowing at 3 different levels. You'll start with simple sentences, move to intermediate complexity, then challenge yourself with advanced natural English. Everyone finds their perfect level. But first, let me explain what shadowing really is and why it works so incredibly well. Shadowing means speaking English at the exact same time as you hear it. Not repeating after, not translating, just flowing with the speaker like you're their shadow. Think about how children learn their first language. They don't wait to repeat. They mumble along with their parents, copying sounds before understanding meaning. That's natural language acquisition. That's shadowing. Here's what shadowing trains simultaneously. Your ear learns to catch English sounds. Your mouth learns to produce them. Your brain learns to process without translating. Your confidence grows from constant practice. Traditional methods separate these skills. You listen in one exercise, speak in another, study grammar separately. But in real conversation, everything happens at once. Shadowing prepares you for that reality. If you're ready to transform your English speaking, hit that like button and subscribe. This method works for everyone. Comment below. What's your biggest speaking challenge right now? Let me demonstrate the difference. Traditional repetition. Teacher, I went to the store yesterday. Student, I went to the store yesterday. Shadowing. Teacher and student together. I went to the store yesterday. See? No pause, no time to overthink, just pure language flow. Common mistakes learners make. Waiting for perfect understanding before speaking. Pausing to translate. Focusing on individual words instead of phrases. Speaking too quietly or hesitantly. Today, we fix all of these through structured practice. Before we begin our 3-level practice, let's establish the golden rules of shadowing. Rule 1, don't stop for mistakes. If you stumble, keep going, like riding a bike. If you stop every wobble, you'll never build momentum. Rule 2, copy everything, not just words. Copy my tone, rhythm, emotion. If I sound happy, you sound happy. If I pause, you pause. Rule 3, volume matters. Speak out loud, not in your head. Whispering doesn't train your mouth muscles properly. Rule 4, don't translate. Let English flow through you without converting to your language. Trust the process. Rule 5, practice daily. 10 minutes of daily shadowing beats 2 hours once a week. Now, prepare your practice space. Find somewhere you can speak freely. Have water nearby. Your mouth will get tired. Consider recording yourself to track progress. Relax your shoulders and jaw. Let's warm up your mouth with these English sounds. The thick thistle in the field. Red lorry, yellow lorry. She sells seashells by the seashore. Good. Your mouth is ready? Now let's begin with Level 1. Level 1 is for beginners. Sentences are short and simple. Shadow with me. Speak when I speak. Ready? Let's walk through a city together. I wake up early. The morning is quiet. Today, I will walk. I want to see the city. I eat breakfast first. The coffee is hot. The bread is fresh. I feel ready now. I leave my house. The door closes behind me. The street is empty. The air is cool. I start walking. The sky is blue. There are no clouds. The sun is warm. I see houses. They are small. Some are white. Some are yellow. A dog runs by. It is brown. The dog is happy. It barks once. I see a child. She has ice cream. The ice cream melts. She eats quickly. There is a shop. It sells fruit. The apples are red. The bananas are yellow. I need to rest. There is a bench. I sit down. The bench is hard. I hear sounds. Birds are singing. Cars are passing. People are talking. The city is alive. I like walking here. This is peaceful. I feel happy. Excellent shadowing. In Level 1, we practiced simple present tense, basic descriptions, common verbs like walk, see, hear, and feel, essential vocabulary like colors, feelings, and everyday objects. If this level felt comfortable, you're ready for Level 2. If it was challenging, practice this section again. No rush. Building foundation is crucial. Level 2 is for intermediate learners. Sentences become longer with more details and connections. Shadow with me now. As I continue walking down the street, I notice more interesting details around me. The small houses on both sides of the street have beautiful balconies with colorful flowers. I can smell fresh bread coming from a bakery, and the sweet aroma makes me feel hungry. The street becomes busier as more people start their day, going to work or shopping. I pass different kinds of shops, some selling clothes, others selling toys and gifts for tourists. There's an old bookstore that catches my attention, so I decide to go inside and look around. The smell of old books fills the air, and I spend several minutes browsing through the shelves. I find an interesting novel about traveling, and I decide to buy it for my vacation. After leaving the bookstore, I notice the street has become even more crowded with people. I decide to visit the park because I need some quiet time away from all the noise. The park entrance is decorated with beautiful flowers, and there's a fountain in the center. Children are playing on the grass while their parents sit on benches watching them carefully. How's your shadowing going? If you're keeping up with Level 2, you're doing amazingly well. Subscribe for more progressive practice. Tell me in the comments, which level challenges you most? An elderly man is feeding pigeons, and the birds gather around him in a peaceful circle. The fountain creates a gentle sound of water, which mixes with the distant sounds of the city. I find a shady spot under a large tree, and sit down to rest my tired feet. The atmosphere in the park is completely different from the busy streets outside. People here seem more relaxed, taking their time and enjoying the beautiful weather. As the sun moves higher in the sky, the shadows of the trees create interesting patterns. Level 2 complete. We practiced longer connected sentences, present continuous for ongoing actions, present perfect for completed actions affecting now, sensory descriptions, smell, sound, sight. Connecting words, while, as, because, so. Level 3 is upper intermediate to advanced. The language flows naturally with complex ideas and rich vocabulary. This is real English as native speakers use it. Shadow with me. The late afternoon sun casts long shadows across the park, transforming the ordinary landscape into something almost magical. And I realize I've been walking for hours without really noticing the time passing. There's something therapeutic about wandering through a city without any particular destination in mind, just letting your feet carry you wherever they want to go, discovering hidden corners and unexpected beauty in the most ordinary places. A group of street musicians has set up near the fountain, and their melody drifts through the air, mixing with the sounds of conversation and laughter, creating this wonderful symphony of urban life. People gradually gather around the musicians, some stopping just for a moment before continuing on their way, others settling in to enjoy the unexpected concert. And you can see how music has this incredible power to bring strangers together. I watch as an elderly couple starts dancing slowly to the music, completely oblivious to everyone watching them, lost in their own world. And it reminds me that romance doesn't have an expiration date. A small child breaks free from his mother's hand and starts dancing too, spinning in circles with his arms spread wide, and soon other children join in, creating this spontaneous celebration that makes everyone smile. The musicians, encouraged by their audience's response, play with even more enthusiasm, and you can tell they're not just performing, but genuinely sharing their joy with everyone present. As the sun begins to set, painting the sky in shades of orange and pink, I realize that this unplanned adventure has given me exactly what I needed. A reminder that beauty exists in everyday moments if we just slow down enough to notice. The city lights start flickering on one by one, transforming the atmosphere from day to night, and the park takes on a different character, more mysterious, more intimate, more alive with possibility. I finally decide it's time to head home, but I take the long way, wanting to hold on to this feeling just a little bit longer, knowing that tomorrow I'll return to my routine, but carrying this sense of wonder with me. The streets are quieter now, most shops closing their shutters, restaurants beginning their evening service. And there's this transitional feeling in the air, the city shifting from its daytime personality to its nighttime character. Level 3 complete. We practiced complex multi-clause sentences, natural connected speech, advanced vocabulary and idioms, present perfect continuous, metaphorical and descriptive language, emotional and philosophical depth. Congratulations! You've just experienced 3 levels of shadowing practice. Let's reflect on what you've learned and create your personal practice plan. Which level felt right for you? Level 1, comfortable? Start with level 2 tomorrow. Level 2, challenging but manageable? Perfect. Stay here for a week. Level 3, overwhelming. Return to level 2 until it feels easy. Your daily 15-minute practice routine. Warm-up, 2 minutes. Shadow level 1 as a warm-up. Main practice, 10 minutes. Shadow your target level. Challenge, 3 minutes. Try the next level up. Important reminders. Record yourself weekly to track progress. Don't jump levels too quickly. Consistency beats intensity. Mistakes are part of learning. The transformation timeline. Week 1, mouth feels strange, timing is difficult. Week 2, rhythm improves, some phrases feel natural. Week 3, less translation, more automatic speech. Week 4, confidence grows, speaking flows easier. Common questions answered. Should I understand everything I'm shadowing? No. Understanding follows speaking. Trust the process. My pronunciation isn't perfect. Should I stop? Never stop for imperfection. Fluency first, accuracy later. Can I shadow movies or songs? Yes, but start with clear educational content like this video. Your homework, shadow this video's level 1 section every morning for 1 week. Just 5 minutes. Watch your progress amaze you. Final thought. Every native English speaker shadowed their parents for years before speaking perfectly. You're following the natural path to fluency. Be patient, be consistent, be proud of every small improvement. Thank you for these 60 minutes of focused practice. Your mouth is tired. That means you worked hard. Your brain is processing new patterns. Your confidence is building, even if you don't feel it yet. If this progressive approach helped you, share it with someone learning English. Subscribe for more structured practice. Comment your commitment. I'll shadow for 15 minutes daily. Remember, fluency isn't built in giant leaps, but in daily shadows. Every time you shadow, you're one step closer to natural English. This is Artificial Fluency, reminding you that speaking English isn't about perfection, it's about connection. And connection starts with practice. Keep shadowing, keep growing, keep believing in yourself.
Hello, my wonderful English learners. Welcome to a very special episode of Easy English Listening Practice. I'm Mia, your English teacher and friend. M-I-A, Mia. Today is episode 2. Episode 2. But this is not just any episode. This is English listening magic. Magic means something wonderful and special happens. Are you ready for magic? I hope so, because today we will go on a magical journey together. A journey from zero understanding to confident listening. Zero means nothing. Confident means you feel strong and sure. Maybe you are thinking, Mia, what is listening magic? Let me explain. Listening magic happens when you understand English that seemed impossible before. It happens when you suddenly hear words clearly. It happens when stories make sense. That is magic. Today, we will practice listening together for 1 whole hour. 1 hour is 60 minutes. That might seem long, but don't worry. We will take this journey step by step. Step by step means slowly, one thing at a time. First, we will start with very simple words and sentences. Simple means easy to understand. Then, little by little, we will listen to more challenging things. Challenging means a little difficult, but not impossible. By the end of our hour together, you will feel the magic of listening. You will understand that your English listening is better than you thought. You will feel confident and proud. Proud means happy about what you can do. We will listen to many different things today. Simple daily conversations, easy stories about interesting people, clear descriptions of beautiful places, gentle instructions for useful activities. Every story, every conversation, every word is chosen carefully to help you succeed. Succeed means to do well and reach your goals. I want you to relax and enjoy this journey. Relax means don't worry or feel stressed. If you don't understand something, that's perfectly normal. Normal means it happens to everyone who learns English. Remember, listening magic happens when you focus on understanding the main ideas, not every single word. Main ideas are the most important parts of what someone says. Are you comfortable? Are you ready to discover your listening magic? Let's begin this wonderful journey together. Part 1. The magic of simple greetings. Let's start our listening magic with the most basic English words. Greetings. Greetings are words we use when we meet people. Listen carefully to these magical conversations. I will speak very slowly and clearly. After each conversation, I will explain the important words. Conversation 1. Morning magic. Anna. Good morning, Tom. Good morning, Anna. How are you today? Anna. I'm fine, thank you. How are you? Tom. I'm very well, thanks. Have a good day. Anna. You too. See you later. Did you hear the magic words? Let me repeat them slowly. Good morning. We say this in the early part of the day. How are you? We ask this to know if someone feels well. I'm fine. This means I feel good. Have a good day. We say this to wish someone happiness. See you later. This means we will meet again. Conversation 2. Afternoon magic. Lisa. Hi, David. How's your afternoon? David. Hi, Lisa. It's going well. And yours? Lisa. Pretty good, thanks. Are you busy? Not really, just taking a break. Lisa. That's nice. Enjoy your break. David. Thank you. Talk to you soon. Mia. More magic words. Hi. A friendly, simple greeting. How's your afternoon? Asking about the middle part of the day. Pretty good. This means quite well, fairly good. Are you busy? Asking if someone has a lot to do. Not really. This means no, not very much. taking a break, stopping work to rest. Talk to you soon. We will speak again before long. Practice magic. Now I want you to practice. Say these greetings out loud with me. Good morning. Repeat. How are you? Repeat. How are you? I'm fine. Repeat. Have a good day. Repeat. Can you feel the magic starting? These simple words are the beginning of all English conversation. Now let's discover the magic of family words. Family words are very important because we talk about our families every day. Story 1. Emma's Magical Family. Emma has a wonderful family. Her mother is kind and gentle. Kind means nice and caring. Her father is funny and smart. Funny means he makes people laugh. Emma has one sister and one brother. Her sister is older than Emma. Older means born before Emma. Her brother is younger. Younger means born after Emma. Emma's grandmother lives near their house. Near means close, not far away. Her grandmother makes delicious cookies. Delicious means they taste very good. Every Sunday, the whole family eats dinner together. Whole family means everyone: mother, father, sister, brother, grandmother, and Emma. They talk and laugh and share stories. Share means give to others. Emma loves her family very much. Love means care about someone with all your heart. Let me repeat the magical family words. Mother. Repeat, woman who gave birth to you. Father. Repeat, man who helped give you life. Sister. Repeat, girl who has the same parents as you. Brother. Repeat, boy who has the same parents as you. Grandmother. Repeat, mother of your mother or father. Family. Repeat, people who love and care for you. Story 2. A day with grandfather. Every Saturday, I visit my grandfather. Visit means go to see someone. My grandfather is 70 years old. 70 is a big number. He has lived for many years. My grandfather has white hair and blue eyes. White hair shows he is old and wise. Wise means he knows many things because of his long life. He tells me stories about the past. Past means time before now, long ago. His stories are very interesting. Interesting means they make me want to listen more. We sit in his garden and drink tea together. Garden is a place with flowers and plants outside the house. The tea is warm and sweet. Sweet means it tastes like sugar. My grandfather teaches me many things. Teaches means helps me learn. He shows me how to plant flowers